Hi everyone, hope you all are good. We are here for grade 8 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your and password is provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab, scroll down to grade 8 math, and then click on view all lessons. There you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter 1 variable inequalities. The lessons we're going to cover today are solve two-step inequalities, solve multi-step inequalities, graph solutions to multi-step inequalities, graph solutions to two-step inequalities. Please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. Here I am on grade 8 math. Chapter we are on right now is one variable inequalities. Let's just start with the lesson that is solve two-step inequalities. Solve for W. 10 is less than equal to 3 minus W. So let's just add W both sides. So that is 10 plus W is less than equal to 3. Now subtract 10 both sides. So W is less than equal to negative 7. Let's just start with the test questions. Solve for S. 1 is greater than 2 minus S. So just add S both sides, right? S minus S is cancelled. That is 1. S plus 1 now subtract 1 both sides. So that is S is greater than 1 option number. That is S is greater than 1. Option number 1 is the correct option. Solve for P. Negative 2 is less than equal to 4 minus P. Add P both sides. Now add 2 both sides. That is P is less than equal to 6. Option number 1 is the correct option, that is p is less than equal to 6. Solve for g. So that is 5 plus 2g subtract 5 both sides. We are left with 2g is less than negative 6. Divide both sides by 2. So g is less than negative 3. That is g is less than negative 3. Option number 1 is the correct option. Solve for q. Negative 1 is less than negative 3 minus q. Add q both sides. That is negative 1 plus q is less than negative 3 minus q plus q. So that is negative 1, add 1 both sides. So q is less than negative 2. The correct option is option number 2. That is q is less than negative 2. Option number 2 is the correct option. Solve for y. 10 plus 2y is greater than 2. Y is greater than negative 4. Option number 2 is the correct option. Solve for C. Option number 2 is the correct option. That is C is less than equal to negative 2. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is solve multi-step inequalities. Let's just start with the next lesson. Okay, let's just start with the test questions. That is solve for C. 2C minus C is less than equal to negative 7. So add C. 2C minus 3 plus 3 less than equal to negative 7 plus 3. 3 minus 3. 2C is less than equal to negative 4. Divide both sides by 2, so C is less than equal to negative 2. Option number 1 is the correct option. Negative 2. It is C is less than equal to negative 2. Solve for R. 4 plus negative 1 R greater than 5. So which is the correct option? R is less than negative 1. Option number 1 is the correct option. Solve for G. Negative 3G plus 2 is greater than equal to 5. So 5 minus 2 is 3. Now divide both sides by negative 3. So G is less than equal to negative 1. Option number 2 is the correct option. Solve for F. 8 plus minus 2. F is greater than equal to 10. So which is the correct option? F is less than equal to negative 1. Option number 2 is the correct option. H over 4 minus 2 is less than negative 3. So which is the correct option? Option number 1 is the correct option. That is H is less than negative 4. Solve for B. So which is the correct option? That is B is greater than equal to negative 4. Option number 1 is the correct option. Solve for k, so which is the correct option? K is less than 4. Option number 1 is the correct option. Solve for J. So which is the correct option? That is J is greater than negative 3. Option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is graph solutions to multi-step inequalities. Solve the inequality and graph the solution. C over negative 1 minus 1 is less than 1. So you need to add 1 both sides, so that is C over negative 1 is less than 2. Now multiply negative 1 both sides, so C is greater than negative 2. So there must be an open circle at negative 2 because negative 2 is not the solution, but all the numbers that are greater than negative 2 are the solution. Let's just start with the test questions. Solve the inequality and graph the solution. So add 1 both sides, right? So 1 plus 1 j over negative 3. 2 times negative 3 is negative 6. So negative 6 is less than j. That means all the numbers that are smaller than negative 6 are the solution. So option number 1 is the correct option. Solve the inequality and graph the solution. 2z minus 8 is greater than equal to negative 4. So add 8 both sides. Then 2z is greater than equal to 4. Divide both sides by 2. So z is greater than equal to 2. So all the numbers that are greater than 2 is the solution of the inequality. So option number 2 is the correct option. Option number 2 is the correct option. Solve the inequality and graph the solution. That is c divided by negative 1 minus 1 is less than 1. So add 1. C is less than negative 2. Greater than negative 2. Option number 1 is the correct option. So all the numbers that are greater than 2 are the solution of the inequality. Seven is greater than negative 5 plus 4. So you need to add 5 both sides. That is 12 and then divide by 4. So that is 3. R is less than the option number 1 is the correct option. That is the solution to the inequality. Solve the inequality. Negative 2 is less than equal to f over 2 plus 2. Option number 2 is the correct option. That is, all the numbers that are less than negative 8 are the solution of the inequality. 3 minus w is less than 5. Option number 1 is the correct option. Option number 2 is the correct option. Option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move next lesson. And the next lesson is graph solutions to two-step inequalities. Look at this graph. What is the equation of the line in slope-intercept form? So you need to find the slope first. Then you have to use any of the point and calculate the value of b. Then you have the equation. That is y equals x minus 1. Let's just start with the test questions. Okay, so look at the graph. Let's just find the value of slope first. Then we can find the equation. Okay, so just select any point. The slope is 1, right? Now select any 2 points and any point and calculate the value of b. Y equals mx plus b. Y is 30. 30 equals x plus 20. Oh, negative 30. So then x plus 50. Option number 2 is the correct option. That is y equals x plus 50. Look at this graph. x minus 50. Look at this graph. So, what is the equation of the slope in the slope is 5. Y equals 5x. Option number 2 is the correct option. The correct option is y equals 5x. Option number 2 is the correct option. Look at this graph. What is the equation of the line in slope intercept form? The slope is 1, right? So just use any of the point and calculate the slope. That is y equals 1x plus b. Y is negative 20. X is 80. So b equals negative 100. So the equation is y equals x minus 100. Option number 1 is the correct option. Option number 1 is the correct option. That is y equals x minus 100. Look at this graph. That is y equals 7x. Option number 1 is the correct option. That is y equals x minus 3. Option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So we were working on grade 8 math. The chapter we're working on is one variable inequalities. The lessons we have covered today are solve two-step inequalities, solve multi-step inequalities, graph solutions to multi-step inequalities, graph solution to two-step inequalities. So we were working on grade 8 math. So if you need more help with any of the lessons, you can please write down. You can please click on the live chat button. Tutors are available there to help you. Or either you can write down the questions in the chat box. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. You can please ask questions if you have any. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any.